Most of the teachers I've met would be thrilled if somebody evaluated their performance and paid them accordingly. But the evaluation can't be simply on the basis of a test score. I'm glad that the legislature fixed a mistake it had made early on by moving to a longitudinal based assessment system, so that we measure a kid's progress over time rather than just where a teacher might happen to find that student on a particular day. I think that's an appropriate move. Comprehensive evaluation of a teacher performance demands more and probably costs more and takes more time than the sort of evaluation you might be able to make on the basis of a test score, even a longitudinal assessment. It demands that principals do their job, sit in on classrooms, observe the teacher, conduct a 360 review, so talk to peers, and take a look at the value that a teacher is adding. That's tougher to do than to simply say, the kids are doing well or not. I want to make sure that we're mindful of the consequences of this decision and don't provide a perverse incentive for teachers to gravitate towards the kids whose performance is easiest to lift or whose performance is already high. In some ways, I've talked to teachers who say, well, gosh, my kids are already 95% proficiency. How am I supposed to demonstrate much progress beyond that? I've talked to teachers whose subjects are not tested on the CSAP or what emerges from the son of CSAP, the daughter of CSAP, the spawn of CSAP, some teachers would tell you, and parents and students do. So those subjects, I hope, won't be shortchanged or devalued simply because they don't pop up on a test. Subjects like arts and music that we haven't tested and often shortchange or drive out of school. I just want to pause on this point because I've talked to a lot of teachers and students who feel like we've driven a lot of the joy of teaching and learning out of the classroom and a lot of the subjects that keep kids there and teach them other things along the way. I've talked to a lot of students who've lost very gifted and talented classmates, not because they couldn't keep up with the curriculum, but because they were bored in school. So I want to make sure that we make school a meaningful place that improves student achievement. That's the principal goal, but helps kids become not just better test takers or widget makers, but productive citizens and well-rounded human beings.